It's been 4 years since the unfortunate passing of Chadwick Boseman. Now, recent news is that Marvel Studios is considering recasting the character of T'Challa. Yeah, that's what it says. But I am not sure exactly because online they said that it would be the son of T'Challa that would be cast. I don't know, it's a bit confusing, but sorry. Based on what I have here in front of me, it says Marvel Studios recasting T'Challa 4 years after Chadwick Boseman's passing. It's a rumor, right? A new Black Panther may be about ready to burst on the scene in the MCU. By Glenn Felt. Updated January 8th, 2025. Let's read on. Marvel may be ready to recast Chadwick Boseman's T'Challa / Black Panther 4 years after the late actor's death. Boseman appeared in the MCU from 2016 to 2019 as Marvel Comics' iconic Wakandan warrior. However, his time with the franchise was tragically cut short after he sadly passed away at the age of 43 following a private years-long battle with colon cancer. If this is true, that Marvel Studio wants to recast T'Challa, the popular fan casting of T'Challa online is Aldous Hodge. You may know him as Carter Hall / Hawkman. He played the character in the movie Black Adam. Now, that is the popular fan casting, and I have to agree with that casting. I hope they do choose Aldous Hodge because he's a great actor for one, and the way he carried himself in the Black Adam movie, he looked the part. I could not help. The first time I saw him in that movie, right, the way he carried himself in that movie, I instantly thought of he could be a great T'Challa if Marvel Studios ever were to recast a T'Challa. Now, don't get me wrong, right? I know many fans online are against the recasting, seeing it as replacing Chadwick Boseman, and think that he should be the face of Black Panther. Now, I think the rumor being that it would be the son of T'Challa at the end of Wakanda Forever, all grown up, and is going to play T'Challa instead of playing the original T'Challa, taking Chadwick's place as T'Challa. I think they're trying to make the fans happy on both sides. Those who are okay with the recasting of T'Challa and those who are not okay with the recasting of T'Challa. Where do I stand? Chadwick Boseman will always be Black Panther to me. He will always be Black Panther to me. So I'm not totally against. I'm torn, in fact. I am torn between being against it and being not against it. Understand? Part of me does not want to see Chadwick Boseman be replaced as the character. But on the other hand, life does go on and the show does go on, and I think he would be okay if the character did not pass on with him. Understand? I'm trying to say it as nicely as I can. Right? I think Chadwick would be okay with the recasting of the character. But we all, when all of us, whenever we think of the Black Panther, we will always think of Chadwick Boseman. But the show does go on, as does life, and things need to be done. Unless, of course, they do this. They are in the multiverse saga, right? Unless they do a T'Challa variant. Unless it's a T'Challa variant that they will be introducing into the movies, into the MCU. I'm okay with it if it's a variant, but I'm also okay if it's not, and they are just recasting T'Challa, and turns out T'Challa is alive somehow, and so on and so forth. But I am mostly leaning on him being a variant. So yeah, those are my thoughts on the issue. Let me know if you guys agree or disagree. Let me know in the comments. If you disagree, state your reasons. Remember to keep it clean. Yeah. So yeah, let's interact. That's all I have to say. I've seen many fan castings. Even John Boyega is on the casting. I am not a fan of. He's a good actor, don't get me wrong, but I don't want him to be a T'Challa. I don't think he would make a good one. Aldous Hodge is my pick to playing T'Challa in Black Panther. Also, if they are making T'Challa the son of T'Challa, then they would have to do a skip, a time skip, which would not make sense, considering by the end of Wakanda Forever the kid was still young and so on. So if they were to skip, if they were to time skip, then every other movie would have to time skip. I mean, they did make it work with Endgame, the snap. So maybe they would make it work. But I would like that he be a variant, a T'Challa variant. That's just me. So yeah, those are my thoughts. You remember, if you agree or disagree, post your comments below. With that being said, tell your friends and your family about me so they can tell their friends and their families about me. Spread like a virus, let's infect the internet. 1,000 subscribers, let's hit the mark. Salutas, Owens.